call the meeting to order for the Village of Armada regular council meeting. Let's all stand for pledge of allegiance to the flag, please. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Have roll call, please.
Shaw.
Here.
Clark.
Here.
Conan.
Here.
Bullock.
Here.
Ballard.
Here.
Cooper. Here. Selkie. Here.
Approval of the agenda. What's the council's wishes?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support. Moved and supported. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. At this time, we're opening up the floor to citizen comments. State your name for the record, please, and you have about 3 minutes to address. Anyone would like to address the council at this time? I hear no takers, so we will go on. Presentations, we have none tonight. Next will be the administrative reports, which you have a report from the building inspector, your commissioner liaison reports, and then the planning commission meeting minutes of October the 2nd and ZBA minutes of 10/26/17 in your packet. So, your building report, do you have anything additional, Dennis?
Not really, except this is my 27th year on the village, working for the village this month, which I'm surprised at.
Good, thank you.
I'm waiting for my pension, but I hear that might not be.
Might wait another 27 minutes.
But you know, if you wait, things come sometimes.
I'll be back when I'm 90. Okay.
Well, I hope I'm here to see it.
I have a little bit. I went down to the county for the CDBG meeting. The funds have been released now for 2017. It takes a while for that stuff to happen. But I just submitted today for the sidewalk project that we allocated to last time. We only had 3 takers of that. I was hoping we'd get more, but we only had 3. And that has also been submitted. I'm still waiting for a little bit more information from one of the applicants, but other than that, everything's done. But at the CDBG meeting that I went to, the rest of our money from last year is allocated to the senior minor home repair program. I want to just touch on that quickly for anybody that's watching. We are not going to be administering it here, the county is, but you will go through us to get it. But what this does is if you own your home, you're a senior citizen and your income level is low to moderate, which we can discuss if you'd like to call, they will give you up to $500 to do minor home repairs. So that could include a furnace, work on your roof, maybe a window or something. It's really a good program. I'm excited about it. We're one of the flagship communities to do it, because it's new for them too. Well, it's new for this whole program. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm hoping that we get some interest. Dennis, obviously if you're out and about and you see anything that you
I was
can.
going to ask you, is there like a brochure or a pamphlet? or
Right
something?
now, I just got, I don't really have anything yet from the county. We're trying, because it's kind of new for all of us to be putting this together. I can absolutely give phone numbers though.
If you get more information, let me know.
Well, I'll put it on the website.
Definitely.
I want people to understand that there is help from the community, from the county out there, a lot more than I even realized. So there's a lot of programs out there. So if you're in need, contact me. I will be happy to put you in touch with the county or steer in the right direction.
What was the name of that? You called it
It's Senior Minor Home Repair Program.
They actually just got done with on First Street a house that was senior. County took care of it.
Yeah, and they do. There's a lot more out there than even I realized. But I think I think it's a great resource. I like this minor home repair because if we can, say we have, I'm not going to do math here, but say we have $10,000, $500 a piece. That's 5 people we get to help, and it's our community. So to me, that's, I'd like to see this program really take off. I'd like to see people utilize it because then the county will continue sharing CDBG
Would
with
it have
us.
to be
and
like
we're-
60, Michelle? or-
I'm not sure what their definition of senior is, to be honest with you, but I know that it has to be low to moderate income.
Okay.
But I can get all that information, so if anybody wants to call the office, 784-9151, and I will try to help you out. So, yeah,
Is
I'm
there
excited
sort of
about
a
it.
dollar amount set that?
It's $500,
Well,
and
no, I mean.
for us now,
For
because we're
overall.
reallocating, I think I submitted about $3,200 to the county today, which leaves us probably $3,000 to $4,000 left from last year's allocation. This year we're allocated 10, but 300 of that off the top goes to CHOR, which is another home program that the county offers. That we're gonna have, after nonprofits, I think I figured we'd have about $7,000. And when we do the public hearing for CDBG in January, my hope is that we just allocate that to the senior, because it is very difficult for us to find projects. I mean, you guys know that, we've all been doing it long enough to know that it's very difficult to find projects. This, however, and if we don't use it all, it can go to another community within the county, it's somebody in need. So, but hopefully we can, get some takers, so.
Sounds good.
Very good, thanks.
I have a police report.
Yes, very good.
They are working on, they're supposed to have all their new computer systems up by the first of the year for the state. Their specific police programs that they want them to have in. Andrew and Chief have been working really hard on it. They got everything in. They're still working on getting it all online. The officers are all going to be in for training on November 27th. And so they are definitely should be meeting the first of the year deadline that they have by the state. So kudos to them. They've been working really hard.
Very good. Anyone else? David?
I got some exciting things happening. Katie Nichols is going to convert the Assembly of God Church into a duplex. I heard her dad may be doing the job if he comes in with a low enough bid. Also, the same people who have the dance studio upstairs are opening a new dance studio and yoga studio, I believe, in the Old Ace Hardware.
It looks beautiful.
It does, yeah.
And also, there's going to be a photography studio going into where the Duncan Insurance Agency was.
Nice, good.
That'd be great.
Some good things happening.
Yeah, keep our buildings full.
Marv, I've got something real quick.
Yes, Steve.
Down at the sewer plant, beginning on the 27th of this month, Watson Brothers will start to commence some of the work that's to be done down there in the grid building with the heating and ventilation system, so.
Good.
Yep.
Thank you. Planning Commission minutes or anything, do you have any comments
No,
on that?
that's,
That's it?
That's all.
Okay, ZBA meetings, anything on that? Okay. Go down to the consent agenda then. Approval of the regular council meeting minutes of October 23rd, 17. And also the payment of bills. Those are the council's wishes.
Mr. President, I'll move the consent agenda to be accepted as presented.
Second.
Moved and support. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
I have to abstain because I was not at the meeting.
You're abstaining for minutes only, though.
Minutes only,
Yep.
right. There's no old business tonight. New business, we're going down to a public hearing. Consider an ordinance amending the code of ordinances to extend the time before termination of water utility service from 7 to 14 calendar days after provisions of a shut-off notice. 7 p.m. Water, okay, that's I'm sorry.
That's just me.
Yeah. You going down that side?
Yeah, you're reading it all.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to have a motion to go into the public hearing.
The time is 7:09. I'll make a motion to enter into the public hearing.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? Yes, we'll have a roll call.
Cooper?
Yes.
Ballard?
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Wallach,
Yes.
Conan,
Yes.
Belkey? Yes.
Okay, the public hearing is now open to the given amendment. Did you have anything to address with me, the water or sewer, Steve, or,
No, I think, Mark, the only reason that we extended it to 14 calendar days was, from my discussion with Becky, was because of the post office. There's some problems with the way the post office used to process their mail, right, like in Armada, if you mail something in Armada, it stayed in Armada, that no longer happens now. It goes
Send
to
it
a
out.
processing center in Pontiac, which, that's actually been going on for a long time. So, but anyway, it will help.
so it's a benefit naturally to our residents?
To the residents, sure,
Our
absolutely.
consumers, in other words,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
actually. So that is a very good procedure that we're gonna follow then, okay? So, anything further? Motion to close?
The time is 7:11. I make a motion to close the public hearing.
Support?
Motion and supported. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor, what?
No roll call.
Okay, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Next is the water and sewer.
We gotta vote
I
on
gotta
that.
vote,
Yeah, I gotta vote
I
on
gotta
it
make
first.
that motion.
Oh,
I
okay,
got
good,
that.
yeah, all right, yeah. I know I read it this afternoon, but I sort of forgot right now. All right, good, what, anyone want to make the motion?
I move to adopt the text sewer resolution approving the amendment to extend the time period
No.
for water shut-off.
No.
Am I not reading the
Second
right
page.
spot here?
No, that's second page. Oh, do you have an old one?
You got a vote on.
Oh, boy.
I got the old
You got
one.
the old one,
Let's
Dave.
go with my age.
Sorry, did everybody have the old one?
Okay, excuse me, motion to adopt the ordinance amending 21-5E of Title II, Chapter 21 of the Village Code of Ordinances to extend the time before termination of water utility service from 7 to 14 calendar days after provision of a shut-off notice.
Support.
Moved and supported, any further discussion?
No.
If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, next is the third-party agreement of West Main Street project.
Sewer amendment.
You got D, you got sewer amendment.
Yeah, you're just way ahead. We want to get this meeting
I
done.
got a space with it back here. These glasses are something else now. They'll wear glasses now. So, okay, water and sewer rate resolution amendments, what is the council's wishes?
This is actually just a sewer resolution. And this is, because in here it says dishonored checks, it said 7 days, we increased that to 14 days also.
That way we've got the sewer and the water
Yeah.
both on the
Both
same
the
page.
same.
Okay, excuse me.
So just so everybody is aware, that's all it's doing, is just change that time period.
With that being said, I'll resolve to adopt the attached sewer resolution approving the amendment to the extended the time period for the water shut-off.
Support?
Moved and
Who's that?
supported? Bill.
Ellen.
I heard you, Sam, you tried.
Any further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
I'm gonna do a roll call.
Your roll call,
Yeah.
okay.
Clark,
Yes.
Ballard,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Belkey? Yes. Hooper?
Yes.
Conan?
Yes.
Wallach?
Yeah. All right, now I get to say
Now,
it. Third-party agreement for the West Main Street project, which will be coming in 2018. Mr. Ballard, this is your department. You like to comment on that, please?
Yes, thank you. This motion to consider a third-party agreement between the Village of Armada and Rural Professional Services Company for preliminary engineering services in connection with the design of the West Main Street reconstruction project. The third-party agreement is referenced and is available in the office for review. It's 40 pages, so
I didn't.
She didn't copy it. I've read it, I agree with it, and basically I just want to sign this, so moving forward for this, I move to approve the third-party agreement between the Village of Armada and Road Professional Services Company for preliminary engineering services in connection with the design of the West Main Street reconstruction project, and authorize street administrator Lyle Ballard to sign all documents required in conjunction with this approval.
Second.
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.
And there's one more
Do
motion.
you have a second motion, please,
Yes, we
Mr.
do.
Bell?
This one here, I talked with Jeff and Marvin on this motion. This is to designate Lyle Ballard, street administrator, as the primary, and Marvin Woloch, village president, as the secondary representative of the Village of Armada in responsible charge of the West Main Street reconstruction project, and authorized to make all non-financial decisions on behalf of the Village of Armada, the local agency, and I will so move.
Second.
Is there support?
Mike did.
Oh, I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Gotta speak up. My age. No further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you. Next is a local, update on the local roads. Lyle, you
Yep.
want to comment on that, please?
Yes, I do, thank you. Last meeting, I received some information from the county of Macomb that there was possibly going to be local road funds available. Well, after talking with the county of Macomb, I find that this was actually not for our local streets, but it's for county roads that go through the townships, okay, that lead into the village. Because we own our own roads, it would not include us, so, you know, I know, darn it, so that was.
Too good to be true.
It
Yeah,
was,
it
you kind of
was.
figured that. So anyway, sorry to inform the council and the public of that. That's all I have.
Very good, Mr. Ballard. So, is there any up and coming agenda items? If there is none, at this time, the floor is open up to citizen comments. You have 3 minutes, and state your name for the record as such. Geez, they're all quiet.
I got a question
Oh, good.
for Lyle. If we turn that road over to the county, I mean, I know there were some restrictions on it before about off-street parking and things like that. Is that kind of the downside of doing that?
That is the downside of doing it.
That and you lose your Act 51 money.
I know, because there was an issue before on West Main and all that in North
Right. Yeah, we
Fulton.
tried it with East Main, I think, or no, I'm sorry,
Speed
tried
limit.
Yeah.
with South Fulton. And they said, well, yeah, but you're gonna lose all your off-street parking, or on-street parking, or off-street parking, I don't know. Anyway, and you'd lose all your Act 51 money and all that other stuff, and so
And our
it's pretty.
speed limit.
So the trade-off
Speed
wasn't
limit,
worth
right.
Well,
going
yeah.
that
Oh,
route.
yeah, it's not worth going there.
Yeah, you wouldn't be getting money for a road that you didn't own.
Right.
I wanted to do it because I wanted to have the county pave it and us not bear that expense. And I think there was a couple of the things, it was a long time ago when we got into that. But one, they were gonna end up removing, I think, all the trees
All
along the
trees.
road. And to the speed limit was going to go up, I think to 35.
I know there's a lot of trade-offs that weren't worth it.
Right.
Exactly.
Well,
Right.
I thought it was really something we should have looked into because it could save this community a lot of money,
Mhm.
both at that time and in the future, if the county owned Fulton instead of us.
I think the other thing, Dave, if you remember, this was just before we were gonna undertake to redo it, remember? And we approached the county and they said, well, yeah, you know, if we take it, it's still no guarantee we're gonna repair it
Right.
in the
Right.
time that you want it
Right.
repaired. So
No.
it was like, we'll take it, but we're not promising to do the
But they
work.
did do Romeo, they did.
No, what I'm
New
saying
Haven,
though is
and
we weren't
And there's no guarantees.
There was no
wouldn't be your
guarantee, and I
road,
think
so.
the road was getting so bad, I think, remember, we just said, well, we gotta get it fixed.
Well, we ended up getting some fun.
Yeah, we've had some good funding for major streets.
You have to remember, Dave, that a lot of the, in Romeo M53, that's a state road.
No, I'm not talking
Oh,
about 53.
you're talking
I'm
about 32 Mile Road?
32 Mile Road.
Yeah.
Again, we spent a lot of time through previous administrations trying to get the county to pave that road.
Well, we did it ourselves and, you know, we can be very proud of it. So, the thing is that we are supporting our own properties. So, carrying through with the people and much problems that we had in the past with some of the complaints and that kind of stuff, I think it's been a wonderful job. So we will try to do the same thing here. In other words, that we did East Main Street, we will do West Main Street. And so the thing is that, like I said at one of our previous meetings, I'm quite sure if I'm still around, I'm gonna really try to get all our other side local streets, and I'm quite sure you council members are too, because it's been a long time. You know, with some of them, they haven't even been touched in 50, 60 years. And I can say the 60 years of which is positive. I've been here, I know. So, and the thing is, I think it's a little bit longer than that. And they're pretty rough, some of them, so. And our residents have been real patient with us, and I hope they continue to be patient till we get it done. So, the only object is money. So if somebody has money, please forward it to us. Okay, we'll move on. At this time, is council comments. Anyone else have any council comments? None? Community events, anybody want to announce anything?
Holly Days
Holly
is
Days, December 2nd.
Yeah,
Well, we have a meeting before that
we
yet,
do,
right?
but I'd
Yeah,
like to
okay.
remind
Still,
everybody.
you need to get applications in for the lighted parade.
All right.
We don't have a meeting before Thanksgiving, so I think we should wish everybody happy Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Thank you. So we don't have a closed session tonight. Fitting and proper to make an adjournment.
The time is 7:22. I make a motion to adjourn.
Support?
Moved and supported. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried.